just get like, what's that? You need to take out time and love on almost every strand of your hair. Good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is ADA-ORA, aka Lil Kitty in the building. Let me just take our time to appreciate every single person that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot to me. You know, like, so thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for, guys? Just join the tribe, okay? Let's talk all things natural hair and how we love our hair. You know, let's get to love our hair more and all of that. So today we have another sit down video where I'll be sharing with us some mistakes we make with our natural hair. A lot of times, you know, where we experience setbacks in our natural hair journey just because we make these mistakes, okay? So if you're into those kind of content, please sit down and keep on watching. Ensure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Comment, guys, comment, okay? Don't just walk past. Comment, okay? And thank you all so much for coming back. All right. Okay, so the number one mistake, sorry, I'll be reading out from, I made notes, guys, I made notes. Are we too exposed? I made notes, okay? So the number one mistake that most people who decide to go on a natural hair journey are making is that they don't have a specific hair care regimen. Okay, so in my previous video, which I'll link somewhere here or there, you know, I mentioned about how it's important to create a hair regimen, and I was talking about hair regimen, how to create a hair regimen, and I gave like the simplest basic natural hair regimen you can ever see on the internet. Okay, just 5 simple steps to get your natural hair going. Okay, so but most people don't have that. You know, they just do whatever. They don't just do anything. They basically just tell you, oh, all I do is put shea butter in my hair and that's it. And that would not get you to the goal. Okay, in my work for a little while, I always let people know that sometimes the first year of your natural hair journey might seem seamless, but after then your hair has some length, it has more weight, it wants more. And if you continue on that roller coaster of doing shea butter and coconut oil only, you're probably going to experience some setbacks. So okay, watch that video and actually see how to create a simple natural hair regimen and just follow it. Even if that's all you follow, you're good. Okay, all right. And the second one is not maintaining a protein and a moisture balance in your hair. You know, like we had a conference some time ago and I was talking about how it's important that our hair is made up of protein and moisture, and it's important that we maintain a balance of those, both of them in our hair. So the regimen is supposed to, I talked about it on that video too, like you're supposed to factor in protein once in a while. Now if you're high in porosity, your hair probably loves more protein than a person with lower porosity, you know, will. So you need to do more protein treatments. But if you're normal porosity or low in porosity, at least it's not a pass to totally not do protein treatments in your hair. You need to still do all of those things. Okay, so whether you're getting products with protein infused in it or you're doing straight up protein treatment, you know, it is very important that you maintain a protein and moisture balance in your hair so that your hair isn't too limp from overload of moisture, and it doesn't lose its elasticity from overload of protein, you know. So that balance allows for your hair to be elastic, you know, it shrinks back, it moves back. But when you have protein, too much protein, it it just, you know, it stretches and it doesn't want to spring back and it breaks from there. Okay, so you just want to maintain a balance in your hair. Okay, number 3 is not moisturizing your hair properly. I see a lot of people, you know, they want to apply their moisture. We talked about the moisturizing combo, the leave-in, the oil and cream, or the leave-in, the cream and the oil, whichever direction you like to go, whether it's the LOC or the LCO. They just get like, what's that? You need to take out time and love on almost every strand of your hair. That's why we always encourage you to work in sections. Take out time and, you know, massage it. Sorry, my hair is not out. I would have loved to illustrate, but I'm sure I'll put in some videos of me doing all of that. Just take out time and press in. If you're even low in porosity, you know, massage it well so that your hair gets all that goodness. And when you apply your oil and your cream, also do the same. Okay, just massage it in well so that the hair is properly hydrated and, you know, gets the product. Okay, so the next point here is using the wrong products. Some people just hear, oh, this product is working, they run and they buy it. A lot of people I know have like a library of products. Most of them are not even working. Most of them, they don't even know how to use it. So like for me, I found out earlier on that I cannot jump on every bandwagon. Like, I remember the days when coconut oil could do everything in your life, right? I found out I hated coconut oil. My hair hated it. For some reason, you always felt funny. I don't know how to describe it, but you always just felt really off. And while I was doing the research, I realized my hair doesn't like it, so I totally cut it off. Besides, I just don't like the after smell of coconut oil. I like oils with neutral smells. So I meet people who say they can never be natural. When I ask them, why can't you be natural? They're like, every natural hair they know always has a smell. That's because coconut oil, after a while, it just does this thing. It just really stinks up and all of that. But I'm not knocking coconut oil. I'm just saying do what your hair likes, okay? Don't just use a product because your friend is using it and it works for them. You can try it, and if it doesn't work, just chuck it right down this thing and find something that works for you, okay? We have amazing products on our stores. You can come in store, you can order online and we can ship to you. They are really nice products. Most of the things there are neutral to some of these likes and dislikes and all of that. And then let me tell you something, if you try it, you don't like it, you're not under any obligation to continue to use it, okay? Find out what your hair loves, because that's what will actually give your hair the best possible result. All right, so do you, boo? Okay, and then a lot of times we also use, a lot of people, you say, I want to moisturize my hair, they will just go and bring the coconut oil, or they bring the olive oil, or they bring the castor oil, or they say, it's shea butter, right? So those things are not moisturizers. They are not meant to be your first step in moisturizing your hair. If all you do is do that, then you're not really locking in moisture. Those things are sealants. There's a reason they are there. A lot of them are not even penetrating enough to give your hair moisture. So try to start with a water-based leave-in first, and then seal with the oils and the butters, okay? Me, I'm not in the team, no oil, no butter. I'm not an advocate of that. My hair loves oils, my hair loves butters, but I don't just go in with oils and butters without putting, like, you know, sorry. I don't just go in with oils and butters without doing like a really nice leave-in first, okay? So just do that. All right, the next point is you are not protecting your hair. Whether it's at night or when you want to lean on the couch, guys, a silk scarf would be your best friend. It would always be your best friend. For me, when I get home, or even when I'm just lying around, I like to just lay it over my pillows, you know, just lay it over. So in case I want to lie down. So it's everywhere. Wherever I go, I need to have a silk scarf or a bonnet, okay? So that's why I go with it wherever I'm going to. So it's important that you sleep on silk or satin or something. Wear a bonnet if it's your vibe. A lot of times now there are researchers coming out to say covering your hair a lot isn't too good. So lay something or change your pillowcases into silk. Okay, so that's the 5th point. Don't just put your hair over cotton. Like I always tell people, water will move from the area of higher concentration to the area of lower concentration. So if you have an absorbent material as your sleeping material, water will move from your hair, which is where it's concentrated in, and we will go into the cotton, and then it will leave your hair dry, causing more friction and getting it more prone to breakage and split ends. Okay, so do well to protect your hair when you want to lie on a surface or when you want to sleep at night. The next point is over manipulating your hair. A lot of people ask me, oh, your hair is so kinky, it's so full and all of those things. How do you comb your hair every day? And I'm like, why are you combing your hair every day? What business do you have with combing Afro-textured hair every day? For me, I personally do not believe in that. I believe that I comb my hair on wash days. And very rarely, like, this is just me. I only comb my hair on wash days, okay? I'm not gonna come here and lie that I comb my hair within the week. No, every other time I even do a finger detangling. Some days on wash days, I only do finger detangling, okay? So, you don't have to manipulate your hair every day. There are people, like I used to have my niece when she was in my house, and we started this hair journey together, and her hair wasn't growing as much. She even started before me. Her hair wasn't growing as much because every day, because she could make her own hair. Today she's wearing box braid. Tomorrow she will loosen and do kinky twist. The next day she'll loosen and put a wool thread. Next day she's doing tie-tie. Yeah, we understand you want to express your creativity, but find people to do that on. Different people at different times. You don't always have to be doing it on your hair. Like even most times when I watch some YouTube influencers, like hair influencers, most of them who do too much, you see that their hair is not changing length year after year. So you need to apply wisdom in manipulating your hair. Like try to minimize the amount of times you touch and manipulate your hair. Put your hair in protective styles every now once in a while and just let it go. Okay, for me it's chunky twists, and I'm done until the next wash day. Okay, so over manipulating your hair is some of the mistakes that most natural people are doing, and that makes them not to retain length. Okay, then the next point is sequel to this: doing too much to your hair. Okay, some people, yes, I know there are a lot of natural hair trends: the rice water, the fenugreek, the aloe vera, the clove, the ginger, the turmeric, the everything. And most times you need to apply wisdom in how you do some of these trends, because not some of these things are just content. As much as they are on, most of them are beneficial to our hair, but you cannot decide, oh, today I'll do aloe vera treatment, tomorrow you do rice water treatment, next tomorrow you do the other one, you know. Today you do aloe vera treatment, tomorrow you do rice water treatment, next tomorrow you do ginger treatment. Back to back to back to back to back to back. You are doing too much. You're not seeing results, and when you even see, you don't even know which ones are actually producing the results. So you continue to do too much, and that is not necessary. You need to be wise, guys. I mean, all these things are time and probably money that you're spending to do all of these things. So please do not do too much to your hair. Stick to something. If it's rice water you want to do, stick to it and watch. A lot of times rice water, people have noticed that too much of it now starts to have an adverse effect in the hair. So just stick to what works and maintain a regimen. That's the essence of having like a regimen. If you just follow those simple 5-step routine I gave you in that video, I'm telling you, you're gonna be good. You're good. All right, then the next one is consistently wearing protective styles. There are people who, from one braid to the other braid, from one sewing to the other sewing, from one cornrow for wigs, you know, they never let their hair breathe. They never even give time to actually take care of their hair. I think protective styles, as great as they are, you should have time when you just let your hair to be taken care of, you know, to take care of it and do all your treatments and, you know, just let it breathe. Hair too is also a growth factor in growing hair. So don't just see it as that's like you have to constantly wear braids, you have to constantly wear twists. Too much of those things too can start to cause a diminishing return in the results we get in our hair. Okay, so wear your protective styles, but like I always say, even if you're going to wear wigs every day, which I don't advise and I don't encourage, because I mean a lot of people now start having growth and microbial growth under their scalp, because when do you have time to wash all your wigs and, you know, take care of it, wash all your wig caps and all of those things? Whatever, do you, like I said, but take a break in between to care for your hair. Like, give your hair a week, 2-week break where you're just wearing your natural hair and just maybe keeping it in simple plaits or twists and not always manipulating the hair. Okay, so share with me in the comment section some common mistakes you've also encountered in your natural hair journey. Maybe things you've done, you know, things you've seen people do and has set them back in their journey. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep on watching. Thank you so much for coming back. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, okay? Whoever needs this, you never can tell who you might be doing good to. All right? Thank you so much. My name is Adora, aka lilcutieze, aka everything good. Adora loves hair, and you know, let's get our hair and smash our hair goals, okay? Thank you so much. See you next time.